Kawana bota yuta. Don Mungachimo ta imbre.
Okay, let's get back. Oh, I knew it.
Yes.
What's wrong?
We sommo godosi sheba dente skun mostovi gite yava. Bram tabanin sochu. Da come just mak.
If you are telling me, prepare to die.
Yatuka urwanurika chotin wanim aurata wak.
Well, your mistake, dude. There we go. I like this bit of music. No, everyone have remains. Nice. Ooh. Starboard visa. Maybe this visa will be good enough for that beach and sure trade for that crystal. Let me see if I'm right or wrong. Sister.
Do you have a visa yet? I'm still paying very well for it. Some unique items you won't get anywhere else, including a lightsaber crystal. Because we'll trade them simultaneously. Don't worry what many quick sonic. I see that's. Don't you have enough? Because do you have a?
I probably don't have it or what? Well, let's go back, shall we? Great. Second crash. Oh my god.
General, we have found them again.
Have we, Tobin? Or is this a preface to another of your failures? Consider the whole field, Tobin. Why would a Jedi risk all of this just to come to Isis?
The crew of the Ebon Hawk is elusive, General. We were warned about that, but we still underestimated them. But the fools are here, in Isis. The intel on this is certain. I'm ordering men loyal to us to take care of them now.
I think I have an idea. Hold that order. Have her watched instead. The Jedi may prove a solution to another one of our persistent problems.
Kill the Jedi, right? Well, I will do it anyway, so... Here is our guy. If I'm correct. Yep.
Back again, Off-Worlder? I'm sure you have a starport visa. If I were you, I'd leave before too many more beast cages are stacked in the streets.
Do you have a man named Dragon Gate in custody?
We certainly do. He and several other people were picked up in connection to a murder.
Got murdered?
Captain Sulio. She was in charge of the starport checkpoint. A good soldier. Your friend was one of the last people that saw her alive. So far, he's just a suspect. But if he did it, the punishment is death.
Dagon Gent is the only person I know with the contacts to help us out. We need to get Dagon out of custody.
How long is he going to be questioned?
Until we either eliminate him as a suspect or find the real killer. Dagon has quite a record with the authorities. The Colonel thinks that murder isn't too far a stretch for someone like him.
Can I see him?
No way. We're under orders to make sure no one sees the murder suspects. Command is taking this very seriously.
How can I eliminate him as suspect?
I know Dagon personally. He's one of the worst doctors I've ever heard of. But I can't see him deliberately killing someone. He was one of the last people seen with Captain Sulio in the cantina. Ask around there. I've heard he's got a good motive for killing her. If you can somehow clear that up and prove it wasn't him, Command will cut him loose. If I say any more, I'll get in trouble.
Okay.
Stay out of trouble.
Finding out about his apparent motive for murder was first step. So we need to get back to Cantina. Nothing useful there. Finally! The game keep crashing like crazy. I don't know why when I enter this cantina. Maybe something more?
Oh, needs a man. The one Chamorichiwa. Move.
Do you know any reason why he want to kill her?
Chone Mulera. Tonkinge bano kavadumpa munsuru kupla liyawa. Bo bagaragawanda yay tu kawana bota yutatangaki. Chone Mulera. Tonking kavadumpa munsuru kupla liyawa.
Okay.
It's good to see you again. Any luck with the visa? What do you want to know about that night? Dagon Gent didn't do it. Because... it's quite simple. I was with Dagon. We were taking...
Assuming we get Dagon free, we're going to have a few private...
I don't particularly like the idea that he's...
Welcome back. Foul business, that is. Like most nights.
She did? Oh no, by the four moons, what a mix-up. They got it all wrong. Dagon and Sulio were good friends. It's just when they got a little too much Juma juice, they'd carry on. They'd call each other all manner of things. It could get quite hilarious, really. But it was just friendly banter.
That night, Sulio was in great form. Dagon and I were laughing about some of the choicer ones later. Yellow-toothed dung dweller. We bought her a couple of drinks afterwards.
It may look strange on the outside, but it was just their habit, their way of passing time during these dark nights. Listen, if the soldiers think that's a motive, they just didn't do enough digging.
That bit of information will help with clearing Dagon, but the Onderon military won't let him off that easy. They're very obstinate. Maybe some of these people will know more about what happened that night.
I was cleaning up stakes from a particularly rewarding Pazat game when I heard a loud sound outside. I grabbed my blaster and went out the door. When I got out, I saw Captain Salio. She was quite dead. Blood was everywhere. I heard a noise and saw Dagon Gent coming from his office across the courtyard. We both waited for the authorities to get there. The next day, they picked up Dagon and several other people in the area. It's crazy to think he did it. Salio was our friend. Just outside the door by the junkie.
It might be a good idea to look at the crime scene. We fought many soldiers in the Mandalorian Wars. The Onderonians were certainly brave, but they were disorganized and stupid. I wouldn't be surprised if they overlooked something.
Yeah. Okay. And now let's go out again. Don't crash, please. Come on, come on, come on. Yes, you can do it. Nice. Oh, droid.
Nobody we talked with mentioned a droid. This droid was destroyed recently. Someone inside the cantina might know more.
Oh. So back to the cantina. Nico, first Nico, then others.
Welcome back. My deck is still warm if you're up for Pazat.
No.
Foul business, that.
Droid.
That would be Behemoth's SOD-2. No, SOD-3. Or is it 2? Whichever one it was, he keeps losing them. I remember when I arrived, it was still smoldering.
What happened to it?
Who knows? Sometimes the slum dwellers shoot his serving droids for fun. This part of the quarter is getting more and more lawless, I'm afraid. When Dagon and I were waiting for the soldiers, we had to chase off some scavengers that were stripping SOD-3.
Do you remember what kind of droid?
No, I'm afraid there was quite a crowd growing. We were seeing if there was any way we could help Salio. There was nothing we could do, of course. She was dead.
Good to see you again. What? Dagon.
Same bullshit. Maybe you.
Kawana bota yuta tangaki. Da upa bot. Ento mesh mi paju.
Nice.
Da wancha mori chiwa. Da
Right.
upa bosa kurata. Hunta chivita in. Da wancha mori chiwa. Mufalo.
Oh.
Ichawa de crossi visio toda si.
Well, that's too bad. But we have this visa. There is this girl. One here. Okay, so next time we'll talk to her and maybe get this special lightsaber crystal. So see you next time.